Hey guys, let me give you the instructions for our new assignment about the pamphlets from the Industrial Revolution. What you're going to be doing for this assignment is make two 3-column pamphlets. One is going to be the welcome pamphlet, the other will be the go away pamphlet. And let me explain exactly what we're doing. You're going to be making a pamphlet. One will be the welcome pamphlet, which is going to welcome everyone to America. The idea is to try to encourage immigrants to come to America, show them the good things we have, the technology, the economy. What does America have that is really good? The second one is going to be the go away pamphlet. That pamphlet's going to warn immigrants about some of the dangers and the problems that workers can have and labor union disputes and conditions in factories. So you want to warn workers to stay away. For all these assignments, you can go ahead, or for both pamphlets, you can go ahead and use the assignments that we've already created to give you help and hints and ideas for what to put in your unique pamphlet. So to go over what these things are, I made this video so you can refer to it again and figure out what you want to do. So let me go ahead and share with you guys some of the things that I've given you access to. So the first thing is, let me show you the rubric. The rubric is something I've given you here, and I'll show you kind of some examples on how to produce this. So for each pamphlet, it should have 3 columns. So we have 1, 2, 3. And I gave you a quick template if you need help with that. Now, in the first one, you're going to have your picture here. So you can draw, but since we're doing this online, probably copy a good image that's showing the ideal you want. And make sure you have a nice, catchy title down here. All right. Then in the top part of the second column, notice how I have right here, this is for the welcome pamphlet, and here's the instructions for the warning pamphlet, the go away pamphlet. So for the welcome pamphlet, you put 5 new developments, inventions, and resources that Americans have access to now that are really helping the economy grow, that makes it better than where they might be coming from. So you kind of list and quickly describe the top half. In the bottom half, for the welcome pamphlet, come up with 2 true stories about prosperity. We've covered many industrialists, many entrepreneurs, people who maybe started humble and were able to achieve a lot. So it should be a paragraph, 1 paragraph, and then 2 paragraphs showing what they did and how they achieved kind of their greatness and wealth and success. In the welcome pamphlet, what you want to do is you're going to in the third column, you use this whole column to use, your examples about how America is changing and how it's a better place and a great place to live. Remember, in the welcome pamphlet, you want to bring people here. Now, in the warning pamphlet or go away pamphlet, you put 3 bad things about working in factories here. I'm going to give you guys this jungle video for you guys to watch. It's about the book, The Jungle, to kind of give you guys some ideas about what life was like. And you can use some of that information there. So 3 bad things about working in factories for the warning pamphlet up here. And then in your warning pamphlet, you need 2 stories that can be true, or they can be stories that could have been true about working in the United States. Remember, these are supposed to be bad stories, stories that kind of say like, stay away. This is America's got problems in this age. So remember, 1 pamphlet, the welcome pamphlet, says come. The warning pamphlet says stay away. Now, in this area, you should fill out this entire column with a warning. So you're going to explain using, your 3 concepts you did in the top of the second column, saying, stay away, there's problems here. This happens to this guy, this happens to that guy. Remember, use specific historical examples. If you're just going, America's bad because it's bad and there's bad people in America, you're not going to get a good thing. You need to use specific examples. And I know you're like, well, tell me the ones. Well, I'm not going to, because then you guys just copy what I say. But I do have some examples for you guys to follow. So here's kind of what a welcome pamphlet would look like. So you have your image here, like I said, and a nice title. Up here, you need 5 examples. So I said, what is new in America? New industries are popping up everywhere, like that thing a guy invented, and new discovery of a resource, or new ways to get around the country, or things that are changing. You obviously can't be that vague. I'm being vague because I don't want you copying me, but this is kind of how the structure. Then when I said, you have 2 stories right here talking about successful people. So we have Gary Graduate and Sam Student, who invented the WHS device or worked in the Wharton industry. Once again, I'm making stuff up. And then I kind of am using examples in the third column that I found in the second column here to describe what's going on. I put a nice little thing here from the Carnegie Institute as my little joke. So that's kind of a template, an idea for your welcome pamphlet. Remember, you have to use all different stuff, but we have the first part, your quick examples of what's great, your 2 stories, and your argument about why America is a great place for immigrants to come. Okay? On the go away, I have my, immigrants beware, you're in for a scare, my catchy title. I've got children working in factories. Ooh, that's bad. And I have my stay away from this new land. It's safe, not safe, clean, sanitary, wages are question mark. Management, how do they treat you? Think of those types of things that you can describe there. So remember, you need at least 3 things up here, and then you need to have your 2 stories at the bottom, okay? So 2 stories at the bottom, 3 things at the top, and then over here, you make your argument using real historical examples. So this one is paid for by striking unions of labor, which is a totally made up group. But this is the idea, 3 columns following the rubric that I gave you guys. So you can kind of look at it, and this is how your grade's going to be structured. All right, I also gave you this little template here that I've already broken down to 3 columns. So all you need to do to type in 1 column is enter, and you can go down to the next column and add more stuff that way. So I've undone a lot of that, but it's already there in the columns. Once you go ahead and do your welcome needs to go first. You can go ahead, and as you pretty much type in your, once you move on to your next column, well, this stuff is going to go ahead and, as I put you there, move you into 3 new columns. So you put it on 1 document, you save it as a PDF. That's going to be a requirement, which is very simple because if you're working Word, you go to File, Save As, pick whichever folder you want it to go into. And once you do that, you just see where it says Save as Word document. You go right here to PDF, click Save, and you're done. And your formatting will be perfect. Some of you guys use odd programs. So save as a PDF, that'll be our universal type, and it'll be the way that you guys can save it and submit it nice and easy. All right, so I'll be in class at the beginning of each of these days to kind of help you guys get started. So get to work on your assignment. It will be due in 2 days, and make sure you turn it in PDF as designed. Until then, good luck, and I can't wait to see your guys' pamphlets. Remember, you can get extra points for doing a really good job, so put some time and effort. I gave you very basic ideas. So get it submitted, and I look forward to seeing your work.